When Jesus had finished saying all these things, he said to his disciples, "As you know, Passover is 2 days away, and the Son of Man will be handed over to be crucified." Then the chief priest and the elders of the people assembled in the place of the high priest, whose name was Caiaphas. And they schemed to arrest Jesus secretly and to kill him. But not during the festival, they said, or there may be a strong riot among the people. While Jesus was in Bethany, at the house of Simon the leper, a woman came to him with an alabaster jar of expensive perfume, which she poured on his head as he was reclining at the table. When the disciples saw this, they were indignant. "What a waste," they asked. "This perfume could have been sold for a high price and the money being given to the poor." Aware of this, Jesus said, "Why are you bothering this woman? She has done a beautiful thing to me. She poured the expensive perfume. The poor you will always have, but you will not always have me. When she poured this perfume on my body, she prepared my burial. Truly I tell you, when the gospel will be preached throughout the world, what she has done will be told in memory of her." Then one of the 12, the one who was called Judas Iscariot, went to the high priest and asked, "What are you willing to give me if I hand him over to you?" So they counted out for him 30 pieces of silver. From then on, Judas watched out for an opportunity to hand him over. On the first day of the festival of the unfinished leaven, of the first day of the festival of the unleavened bread, the disciples came to him and asked him, "Where do you want us to make the preparation for you to eat the Passover?" And Jesus replied, "Go into the city to a certain man and tell him, 'The teacher says, my appointed time is near. I'm going to celebrate the Passover with my disciples in your house.'" So the disciples did as directed and prepared the Passover. When evening came, Jesus was reclining at the table with the 12, and while he were eating, he said, "Truly I tell you, one of you will betray me." They were very sad and began to say to him, one after another, "Surely you don't mean me, Lord." Jesus replied, "The one who has dipped his hand into the bowl with me will betray me. The Son of Man will just go as it is written about him. But woe to this man who betrays the Son of Man. It would have been better for him not to be born." Then Judas, the one who would betray him, said, "Surely you don't mean me, Lord." Jesus answered, "You have said so." While they were eating, Jesus took bread, and when he had given thanks, he brake it and gave it to his disciples and said, "Take it and eat it. This is my body." Then he took the cup, and then he had finished giving thanks, he gave it to them and saying, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out here for many for the forgiveness of sins. I tell you, I will not drink from this fruit of the wine from now on until the day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom." When they had sung a hymn, they went out to the Mount of Olives.